And we're live on Underground Wicked Radio. Yes, I sound like shit. If you guys tuned in yesterday, you know what I did being a dumbass. I fought through 2 interviews. Today I'm worse. So I got Juggalo News on. They're going to do the interview for me. We've got Koshir. And yes, I'm saying it wrong to fuck with them.
Shit.
Koshir. I do it every time they mess with them. Koshir. Pickles.
What's up with you?
Chillin', homie. Good to have you back on.
Hell
Tyler,
yeah.
why don't you Tyler, why don't you start out the first question?
You said who?
Tyler, go ahead and start out the first question. Ask him anything you want.
Okay.
He's all quiet. Where is everybody? Alright, I'll start out the first one. I'm trying not to talk, but where are you from?
Yeah,
homie?
I can't hear it.
Where are you from, homie? Where'd you grow up?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
I'm from Anchorage, Alaska. I grew up in Montana, Colorado, Alaska, Washington. I mean, pretty much all over the place. Fuck.
Why'd you decide to get into music?
Pretty much, I was introduced to, I think since, I was introduced to music early, like by my dad and shit when I was younger, and from what they say, my relatives and whatnot, they say I always wanted to do music, but I never got involved with it until, probably caught my college years, which was like 2007, and I was listening to a lot of Marilyn Manson, Tech Nine, ICP, Eminem, a lot of shit like that, and specifically strange music, and I just kind of got into it. I dropped out of college in like 06, started making music in 07, and by 08 I had my first mixtape, and that's about it.
With you like Marilyn Manson, I gotta tell you this. Do you know the name of his new bass player?
No, I don't.
Andy.
It's not John.
Andy
No,
Gerald.
no, I don't.
I've interviewed him
Gerald?
3 times on my radio. I have a drop from Marilyn Manson's bass player. And he started up his own music, his own band called The Original Us. I have it on my radio.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I fuck with that. I even enjoyed his latest album. I think it's the Pale Emperor or whatever.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything since then. So what's your current thought on the mainstream going on right now?
Mainstream hip hop?
Yeah.
It's not really for me. I mean, to each their own, but I fuck with I like underground music, obviously, but it's the mainstream shit is just annoying to me because it's just watered down. It sounds sometimes it's really hard to even understand it. It seems like it's lazy, copied. I don't know. I just don't really fuck with it too much, But like I said, to each their own.
I completely hate mainstream. Every time I tune in, I completely hate mainstream. Every time I tune in now, it sounds auto-tuned and doctored up.
Yeah. And which is like, I'm not totally 100% against auto-tune at all, It's just how you use your tools, and I think a lot of people are really lazy with the way they make their music. You know what I'm saying? People are trying to knock out projects super fast, and they listen to what people think they want to hear, and if what they go by is what's hot, and when I say what's hot, it's like whoever's getting play on the radio. So a lot of people are copying what's on the radio and doing the same shit, and they do it worse. And you know, slowly but surely, you know, we're getting fed a bunch of garbage ass music. So
I completely agree with that.
Like I said, I don't really fuck with it.
Tyler, are you there, homie?
Who?
Tyler. I don't think he can hear me either. Looks like I'm about.
I can't hear him on my. Can't hear him on my end.
I don't hear anybody on my end either. We're all alone, fuckos. And that sucks because the
$100. Like, what the fuck?
The Foot was looking forward to getting onto this interview. They Juggalo News has been promoting your new CD for you.
Yeah.
Which I can't wait for you to drop. How did you come up with your name, Koshir?
Koshir was done. I was in jail at like 18 for some weed and shit, and it was kind of like kosher to me. The meaning was everything's all good no matter what happens, you know, like you gonna be all right. And it was my first tattoo that I got in jail. I mean, or in life, but I got it in jail, and I was signing I do artwork as well, and I was signing a lot of my artwork with that signature name, and you know, it stuck. So that's how the name came about.
So what made you decide to move to Alaska? I have to ask.
What made me decide to live in Alaska?
Yeah.
I mean, I was born here, so I got hella family here, and honestly, like Alaska is more laid back and chill than a lot of the places I've been. You know, I'm not into fucking city life or clubbing and doing that shit. Like I mean, I like to party or whatnot, just like the next, but I'm more of a, you know, cabin in the woods with my homies, or you know, at the homie's place or whatever. So.
Do you remember where my radio is based out of?
Huh?
Do you remember where my radio is based out of?
No, I don't.
I live in the mountains. You blink your eyes, you're through the town I live in. We got 4 foot of snow right now. I live 35 minutes from the Olympic Center and 40 minutes from Whiteface Mountain.
Damn.
I'm way up in the mountains.
That's cool, shit.
-20, I'm outside in shorts. I love it. It hit 35 here the other day. I'm outside walking with my winter jacket. I had to take it off. I was sweating.
That's what's up. Yeah, I prefer the cold.
Oh, I hear somebody.
Can you hear me, homie?
Yeah, now I hear you, homie.
Okay, I got this shit figured the fuck out, man.
He's over there like crap.
Kosher.
Can you hear him, Koshir? Uh-oh.
Hello?
You come on and we just lost Koshir.
Yep, he sure did.
What the fuck? You lose signal or some shit?
He said his battery was low, so I'm hoping he didn't lose. We're gonna cut over to a song while we try to get Koshir back.
Cool.
Let me go grab his folder.
Going through the filing cabinet.
Oh man, you should see the songs. You know what? Koshir, I'm gonna play your song, fuck you. Just cause you're not here. Alright, we'll be back after this. Whoop whoop. And we are back on Underground Wicked Radio. I'm sticking it out because I don't like to leave the fans excuse me hanging for interviews. I have got, I think it's Trevor. I almost said Tyler again. But anyways, why don't we just call him his rap name instead, because otherwise I'm not going to keep saying his fucking name wrong. But homie, why don't you tell everybody where okay, tonight is dedicated to us cripples. We've got one in the ER laying in the emergency room Well, Recovery just had his appendix out, which we have on the phone right now. 606 has got an ear infection. I got chemical burns on my throat.
I got COPD.
I got chronic sinusitis.
There we go. We're all cripples tonight.
Yep, we're all covered.
Tonight is the cripple show.
Can't wait up.
bro.
Wait up, I can't catch up.
So, homie, tell everybody what your rap name is and what made you decide to start doing music.
My rap name is Young Grim, and man, it's just always been a passion of mine. You know, I've been doing it since I was like 12 years old. Started listening to Eminem back then. You know, could kind of relate to childhood. You know, but just mainly music's really spoke to me, and you know, I just get my expressions out and my emotions out through my music.
Why don't you tell us who you're working with, actually, that I've had on for an interview?
I'm currently working with Johnny Blaze from Universal Records. I actually just did a song with him, featuring him. It's called Life.
And who produced the song for you, Life?
The one and only DJ Snickers.
Thank you. Good shit. And hopefully more to come in the future.
Oh, for sure, bro, for sure.
So, Young Grim, how'd you come up with your name, Young Grim? By the way,
Man.
I'm listening to myself over here. I sound like I got that porno voice going on tonight. That, like, smooth, low, deep voice. You know how it is. But go ahead, homie. Yeah. Go ahead and tell us how you got your name.
I came up with my name. Well, actually, my manager, Matthew Curtis, you know, I was running through some names with him and all that. You know, I've always admired the Grim Reaper and all that. You know, I've always been a fan of death. So, you know, I'm a darker individual about darker music. So, you know, wanted to do something with the Grim Reaper name. You know, just Young Grim stuck. I don't know. That's all I can come up with.
So Juggalo News is telling me I sound really slow when I'm talking. I do tonight. I'm on like Snickers slow-mo. My fucking throat. My throat hurts so bad. So I mean, I should start like, do you want to take your panties off for me?
You know,
not you, Young Grim.
Red Wings.
I mean,
Young Grim, you ever had your brown wings?
Trevor, I think he's asking you. Do you ever have you ever had your brown wings?
Nah.
Do you know what your brown wings are? Should I give some details?
What? Well, if it's anything like the other interview with who was it? With his mom saying Red Wings.
Oh shit! I forgot you were on for that. One of my DJs, one of my newest DJs, Easy 606 dared him to ask his mom if she had a Red Wings, and I heard her in the background. She's like, "Well, why don't you have the owner of the radio ask me?" So I did. Man, she's like, "Yep, I sure do." We all fucking started laughing.
Dude, I lost it, dude. I died laughing.
I was not expecting that answer. I thought she was gonna have something smart to say.
It caught me off guard for sure.
Where did you grow up? And then we're gonna cut over to your song with Johnny Blaze that DJ Snickard mixed for you.
I grew up in Iowa, in Des Moines, Iowa.
Iowans.
Yeah, Iowa. Moved around here for a while, you know. Just my hometown's actually Altoona, Iowa. About 25 minutes, 30 minutes away from actual Des Moines. So
it's like 2 hours.
Yeah, my hometown. So what?
It's like 2 hours from us here in Cedar Rapids.
Yeah.
So where you living now, homie? Is that where you are now?
Well, originally I'm from Des Moines, but I moved about 4 hours away for a good 5 years with my parents and shit, and then moved back down to the Moines area with my wife. Now I'm just living with a couple friends. Back in God, I can't even talk. Back in Altoona, my hometown that I grew up in.
We are doing an interview with someone with chemical burns tonight, and young Grim is laying in the hospital bed over there, just had his appendix taken out.
Why are you in the hospital bed on the radio?
Man, I'm still here for this interview. I don't even care.
But Butterfly says a great question here.
Why are you in the hospital on an interview?
Do what?
Why are you in the hospital doing the interview? It could have waited.
Passionate, you know. I wanted to get this done. Been waiting for it. I didn't want to reschedule.
Yeah, makes sense.
They got you on good meds?
Oh, yeah. Percocet.
I heard if you push and hold the one button with the morphine, that'll give you a double shot if you fucking let it go. That's what I've heard.
They ain't even got me on no morphine grips. They just got me on orals.
Oh, that sucks.
Should I call the hospital for you?
Right.
You're not swearing enough to be on the interview. Alright, we're going to cut over to your song. We're going to try to get Koshir back on.
Right on.
We're going to play Life, Young Grim. We shall be right back.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
And we are back on Underground Wicked Radio. I'm going to let the Foot take over and ask Koshir some questions. Go ahead, homie. It's all yours.
All right, homie. So I know we were talking about what got you in the music business and whatnot back in the day, Koshir. But what made you decide it was the thing you want to do with your life?
You talking about rap? With rap and shit?
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much, it was either a choice between doing this or doing shit that was gonna land me in jail. It's not like I couldn't work or anything like that, but working a 9 to 5 just wasn't in the cards because, you know, it don't pay me enough to do the shit that I need to do in my life.
Yeah.
So, one of the options was making music, and like I wanted to necessarily do rap, but it was like, you know, I didn't have the time or patience to get with a band, and I was on my own page, and I knew some people within the business, and, you know, that's where I went with this shit. So, one of the bigger influences was Tech Nine, which I've said before, you know, and I was introduced to his music, and it kind of, at that point, I was like, well, this is the shit I'm going to do, you know. I liked what he was doing and his energy. I liked how it was all his own, all on his own terms, and, you know, that's where I went with the shit.
Oh, fuck yeah, homie. So we know that you're an independent artist, a free agent, if you would say. But do you have any label you enjoy really working with?
I've enjoyed working with Strange Music. I mean, I've enjoyed working with Cool Nuts and his label, Just Family. I worked with Potluck, worked with Crooked Eye. I felt like Crooked Eye was a really cool, down-to-earth person and shit. We was out in Missoula, Montana, partying, shooting videos, shit like that. So, I mean, I guess not any label necessarily, besides the one I'm on, which is Mad Insanity Records, with Kung Fu and Mars. Like, it's been a pleasure to work with those dudes. But yeah, I mean, pretty much besides them, I've pretty much been on my own since '08. I signed to Wapakia Records for my first project, White Girl Diaries, and they're still my homies and shit. But I was real big-headed back in the day, and you know, I kind of just ran off at the mouth, and you know, let a lot of my emotions run into that situation. So it wasn't a really good situation for me over there. And eventually, I got out of the contract earlier, and went back to being independent.
Yeah, some of the Juggalo staff had kind of wanted to know if you drink Faygo, and if so, what's your favorite flavor?
What's my favorite player?
Yeah, Faygo, and if you actually drink Faygo.
Oh no, fuck no, I don't drink that shit. I don't even drink soda.
You don't drink soda, damn.
Nothing wrong with that, homie.
Yeah, hold up real quick. He wasn't coming?
And I thought it was the only one that didn't drink
Okay,
soda.
thank you. Alright. So yeah, no, I don't really drink soda. I fuck with if I'm chasing, I might fuck with some juice, watered down, but I don't really like anything besides water, and that's about it. I don't even like fucking milk.
Damn.
Yep. So
What's your favorite tattoo you have?
What's my favorite what?
What's your favorite tattoo you have on your body, homie?
Here we go.
Shit.
You got lots of them.
Yeah, it would probably have to be my bear. My Koshir bear.
Hell yeah.
My home. I drew the original picture back in 2005, and my homie, who's done the majority of the work on my body, Kyle Nelson over at Denverworks, Montana. He was the one that tagged it for me and shit.
Now, if I remember right from the last interview, don't you have Justin Bieber on you? I gotta mention it.
Yep.
So.
I got Justin Bieber's face on my left arm, and for a long time, people was questioning me and what the fuck I was doing and shit, but they didn't see the long term of that start of that tattoo, which is now Leatherface is cutting his head off with a chainsaw and shit. So
that's awesome.
Awesome. And it's nothing against Justin Bieber or anything like that. It was more of a statement towards fucking watered down pop kind of music and shit, and in general, So it was just one of my ideas that I brought to life and shit, and yeah, about it. So.
Do you have any plans to go to the gathering this year, homie?
Man, it just depends on my fucking current legal situation with my custody and shit going on. A lot of stuff like touring and even releasing my new album has been pushed back due to my custody case. So we'll see. I would definitely like to go, and I would even more like to perform and get back out there and shit and link up with the homies. It just depends,
So Koshir,
hopefully.
I've got Young Grim on the phone with us. Is there any how do I put this? Any advice you can give him with him being a new artist?
Any what?
Any advice you can give him? He's a brand new artist, just coming into the rap scene.
Yeah. What do you say his name was again? Young what?
Young Grim.
Young Grim?
Yeah.
Yep. Like Grimace or Grim Reaper kind of shit?
Yeah.
Grim Reaper. Okay. Yeah, I'm just making sure I got it right. Shit, advice? Fucking, my 2 cents would be to invest your money into yourself. Don't spend it on features. Don't spend it on ridiculous priced beats and shit like that. Spend that shit on you, your marketing, your promo, a fucking publicist, somebody that's going to help build your name and your brand. Don't be out there spending it crazy on shit that is eventually not going to really do as much for you. That's my advice. Cause shit, I spent fucking back in 2010. I spent probably $10,000 to $11,000 on features and beats and shit like that. Yeah, and it wasn't a lot of features. It was like maybe like 4 or 5. And yeah, it did a couple things for me. But not as much as what me putting that money towards marketing, promotion, and building my own fucking name would have done.
That makes sense, though.
Yes, for sure.
So, let's play another song by Koshir, but before we do, we played your song Fuck You just because your phone died. Why don't you tell us about that one before I cut to a different song?
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell.
That's one.
Go for it, homie.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead and tell us about that song, homie. Sorry I cut you off.
Oh yeah, shit. Well, that's me and the homie Jo. I've been fucking with Jo for at least 5-6 years. And, our mutual friend overseas, Burwa, had linked us up. He heard both of our music, linked us up on the internet, and from day one, me and JL hit it off, and we've done over probably 20 tracks. Anyways, this last year, 2015, we linked up, and he came up with the concept and shit, and I laid my shit to it, and we made "Fuck You." It was part of an album called Smash that we were going to be releasing last year, but due to contract shit through Strange Music, because he just signed with Strange, we were unable to put out that project. So we've been, releasing free singles and shit like that since then. But yeah, dope ass track. J-Mac Tracks, I think, was on the beat, and the homie Raw Beats in Alaska did the mixing for that one.
No, we played that one earlier.
Yep.
Now I'm playing one of my favorites, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Go ahead and tell us about this one, and then we'll cut over to the song.
All right, yeah. Shit, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo was Actually, I did that song for the last time I did Funk Volume. What's it called? The fucking Don't Fuck Up Our Beat or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was originally for, and I ended up putting it on my album because I liked it so much, and we shot a video out in Montana, fucking weird ass video with all my niggas, and I mean it's just a hype little track, kind of showcasing a little bit of speed on that one and shit. So
we'll be back after this. Fuck your mom and eat an H cake, bitch. Whoop whoop. By the way, before I cut to this song, I gotta have you tell me what that means. I forgot.
You gotta Google what? Blue waffle?
No, blue.
HK.
Shit, I couldn't even hear you. I thought you said blue waffle. I was like, what the fuck that got to do with anything?
What is an H cake? I can't remember.
You gotta Google what? H cake?
He's messing with me again. I gotta Google H cake. I gotta see what this is.
Yeah, I could barely hear you.
I gotta Google that H cake.
There it is.
There we go. I had my mic away from me.
H cake, man. Yeah.
What the hell is an H cake?
H cake, bro. It's like playing traffic. Eat an H cake. Drink chlamydia soup. Swim with sharks on your period. Swim in quicksand. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that. It's pretty much saying kill yourself. But my homie Lexi and I, we would always go back and forth with each other, and I landed on that AIDS cake shit, and it kind of officially made its way to made its way to popularity due to a prank on a radio station with this dude I was beefing with, like the radio DJ and shit like that. So, yeah, AIDS cake.
What were you saying, Foot? We could barely hear you. Try it again.
God damn.
I just laughed my ass off over here, dude. Well, hey,
yeah,
I do wonder, what is your favorite new track on your new album?
Shit, favorite new track on Chew Your Food. Shit. I don't really have a favorite, man. I really enjoy all them shits right now, and especially because they're new and fresh to my ears. One that I like to play a lot, I guess, would be it either had to be Heat Stroke or number 4, which is When It All Falls Down.
Yeah.
So, question for you before we cut over to a song. Are you going to...
Say what?
Before we cut over to this song, when can Underground Wicked Radio get some of your new music for the air?
Man, y'all can have that shit as soon as I get off the phone, bro. I mean, all it is I can send you the link and y'all have it.
Perfect, man. Yep, definitely get that onto the air for you. All right, we'll be back after this song. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Whoop, whoop. Interviewing Koshir.
Keelan, K-I-E-L-A-N.
We're getting to the end of the interview here. Koshir, we'll wait till you get back out to the car, and then we'll ask you some more questions. I'll let you finish up getting your parts. Youngrim, I got a question for you. Where would you like to see your music in a year from now? Youngrim, you still there? They must have doped him up. He passed out.
What? Yeah.
Nope, there he is. Youngrim, question for you, homie. Where would you like to see your music in a year?
Do I?
Man, those meds.
No, thank you. It's the receipt. Yep. Thanks. Right on. All right.
Well,
is he on the line or no?
Yeah. It says he's there, but I don't know if
that motherfucker nodded off.
Nodded off with the meds, probably. He just got his appendix taken out.
Ooh. I'm here, bro. My phone's cutting in and out.
Oh, there he is. Did you hear that question, homie?
I'm good and shit.
Where would you like to see your music in a year?
Still in the underground, bro. That's for damn sure. But man, I haven't put a whole lot of too much thought into it. You know, I try to think ahead, but you know, where I would like to see it, I'd like to be able to do some big moves like Mindcell. They're making some big moves. I can't get a whole lot out about that either, but I'm willing to do any collabs with anybody, you know, any music with anybody. I ain't gonna charge no one, you know. Hopefully get my album out by the end of the year for sure, though. But yeah, I haven't put a whole lot of thought into where I want to see myself in a year's time period.
And another interview on Underground Wicked Radio eventually too. Alright,
oh, for sure.
So, the Foot, Juggalo News, do you guys got any more questions for Koshir before I have him do some shout-outs and a radio drop?
Let's think here. On the new album, I know I asked you about, you know, What If. And honestly, I think that's my favorite track on the album. But I guess, like, in your music, like, you do some crazy ass fucking shit, dude. Like, some of the songs are just fucking off the fucking wall. Are we gonna see Koshir get crazier in the future?
Yes. For this particular album, you know, I went back to, you know, actually, I don't know. Like, when I first started music, I was a lot more serious about shit, and somewhere along the lines, I just started partying and turning up, and, you know, I kind of wanted to make people laugh, you know what I'm saying, and entertain motherfuckers or whatever, because that's the period of life I was at. But this whole last year has been a lot of more dark kind of shit for me, and ain't nothing really been too funny, you know. Like, yeah, I'm not like a fucking emo or whatever, but a person or emo person, but it's just been a lot more serious stuff for me. And you know, eventually when this part of my life is over, you know, I'll be right back, you know, where I started, you know, making party music and, you know, trying to, you know, be more visual with my shit. I like people to see and you know, relate to some of these funny times that I be going through or whatever. So, yeah, the answer to the question is, yeah, we'll be back to that. But during this time right now, we a little bit darker.
Oh, yeah, because I think Fix Your Snatch was my favorite song ever by it.
Dude, I was just about to say that.
Love the video.
It goes good with the red question.
Yeah, that's my shit too. And we were actually talking about doing a Fix Your Snatch remix with a couple of the homies that are, you know, especially some of my friends that have gone through a similar situation and shit. So,
hell yeah.
Yeah, man, we'll be back to that weird shit. It's just it's not yet.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So, Kosher, it's your time. Before we ask the red question, go ahead and drop another radio drop for Underground Wicked Radio. If you want to just shout out only DJ Snickers and EZ606 is my new host. And then do some shout outs, and we have a couple more questions for you, and we'll hop off.
All right. Shit, how do you... Man, I suck at these fucking shout-outs. You just gotta show me an example of what I'm fucking supposed to say or whatever.
Just say this is Kosher. You're listening to DJ Snickers and EZ606 on Underground Wicked Radio, and then drop links for your music.
So, this Kosher, you're listening to DJ Snickers and EZ606?
Yep.
Or,
you got it.
That sucks, but I
do
gotta
another one if you want.
last time, like I was reading it off a fucking thing that I had typed out. So, yeah. Anyways, maybe we could do that later when I'm better, well prepared, or whatever the fuck.
Sounds good.
Otherwise, it's gonna be real fucking lame like that last shit. I got you though.
Definitely need a link for your new music too. But go ahead and do some shout outs.
I mean, a lot of things with my music have been taken offline. You know, my Twitter is disabled, my Facebook is disabled. Fuck, man, I took a lot of due to that court shit going on. I don't want people getting on my page and potentially like using shit that, I mean, when you look at it, it's like, that's not exactly who I am. I'm not everything I fucking say and whatever. Like, this is entertainment. But to some people, they're going to twist things that I say and, try to say that I'm unfit to be a parent because the fucking music that I make, which is bullshit. But, some people is like this. So a lot of my links are disabled right now. Website down. Everything is fucked down. So, there's nowhere to really go. Unless you want to get on YouTube, you can get on YouTube. Check out some of the older videos at youtube.com/KIEKZHO. Kixo.
Or tune in to Underground Wicked Radio.
Say what?
Or tune in to Underground Wicked Radio.
Yeah, make sure to tune in to Underground Wicked Radio with, fuck. Yeah, see, I fucked it up again.
That's good. So, homie,
but yeah, I'll write.
Couple more questions.
I'll write some shit down and get it
dropped to me. So, Kosher, you're talking about your song "Fix Yo Snatch," which I have on the radio. We've got a new question that I didn't have last time you were on. It's called the red question. I ask every artist. Kosher, do you...
Red Wings?
Yes, do you have your Red Wings?
Yeah, we talked about that, Red Wings.
Did we talk about that? I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, we did. We went and we talked about it extensively.
I don't have that. I don't have that interview anymore. That sucks. So go ahead and give us some more details on that for everybody tuned in.
Okay. Yeah, man, I probably got the Red Wings, I want to say, maybe like 12, 13, 14, 15, somewhere around there. And, to me, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, the girl had already sucked my dick, and, I was trying to return a favor. So, I licked around the clit for the most part. Try to keep my tongue out of the walls of her motherfucking vagina. It smelled like copper pennies. Dirty ass pennies.
Way to put it.
I
got something for you. Monica, are you there? Juggalo News. Do you have your Red Wings?
Well, yeah.
You was eating some girl out on a period?
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, I mean...
Chelsea, it's raw beef.
It happens.
So are you a lesbian or are you bi?
I'm
Or is there
bi.
even a difference? Okay.
I'm bi.
Yeah. But there's a certain way you do that, right? Like you just try to keep your tongue out of the actual
You stay out
shit.
of
Or,
the danger zone.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. See. Yeah.
Man,
And
I was
depending
on
on
an
who it is, you
interview.
know what I'm saying? Like.
The first time she was ever on my radio, and I didn't want to ask that question because there's a girl on the phone. She's like, go for it. And she answered before Cemetery High did. I started laughing my ass off.
Yeah, girls is dirty, man. Yeah, that ain't no new news. Girls is dirty as fuck.
Yep.
Hey, you guys ain't no pleasure either some days.
Alright, man. I make sure that when I'm fucking with somebody, I wash my balls. I ain't one of them dirty dudes. I
Thank you.
take care of my fucking hygiene.
You don't just teabag them without, getting in there and scrubbing that shit.
Nah, I believe in doing things to people that you want done to you, and the opposite too. So,
What if they
I
want to be
expect a girl to
teabagged?
be, if they want to be teabagged, that's fine. I just try to keep my fucking shit clean. You know what I'm saying? So they enjoy it and they want to do it in the future.
So are you one of
So-
those guys that got the little colognes for your nuts sitting up on the shelf to rub on before?
No, bro, hell no. Nah. No. I just believe in taking a fucking shower before you,
Well, we should
like I don't want to
do a product line.
I don't want to
product
eat no
line.
pussy if the girl ain't showered. That shit is disgusting. They got toilet paper, fucking sweat funk.
Stuck
I
up in
mean,
there.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta be shaved. I just want my shit right. If I gotta eat pussy, and I want to eat pussy, it just gotta be right. Can't be dirty. I don't like this shit.
You know what? Here's an idea for you. You gotta get some products to sell your music. So why don't you do Koshir, the smell that makes her want to eat you? Line for, to rub on your balls.
I think we got to come up with a better slogan like kosher. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been done washed. It's all good or some shit.
There we go.
or like a condom. Like when you put on a kosher condom, it's all good. Something like that. A little bit smoother. You're gonna be all right.
I'm trying not to laugh over here. It fucking hurts too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So what's going on? I mean, what's good? What's good with this fucking? What does somebody got to do to get on the fucking gathering though? Like, I feel like I'm connected with all these people, and I'm getting all these hits and shit on trying to do music and everything, and it's like, but I'm still not on the gathering, even on a small stage. So what the fuck do I got to do? Who do I got to talk to make that happen?
I actually have all that info. I've got the email. You got to email Jason. Let him know you want to get onto the main stage. Do it soon. I'll give you all the contact info. And then there's a couple other things I have. I got everything written down. I'll highlight it and give it to you.
Okay.
What the fuck is up?
Yeah, I gotta be out there. Like that. As much as people be asking if I'm a juggalo and shit like that, and honestly, like I don't have no fucking. I don't belong to anybody, but I feel like I fit in more so with the juggalo crowd. You know what I'm saying? And the strange music crowd or whatever they call it, the technicians or whatever.
Technicians.
So
Technician.
yeah, I just feel like I'm recognized out there, and I would love to put on a show for the people that have been asking and shit. So
Do you know who Dilemma is, homie?
yeah, I know who Dilemma is. He out of Colorado, isn't
Yeah, I've interviewed him 3 times. Good shit.
he? Yeah, I haven't heard his solo shit. I just know him from the Tech song.
From My World. Him and Tech Nine's actually best friends. They've been rapping together since '97.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah.
Brother Lynch just picked the
Yeah,
one up.
I was actually just out in Kansas City with Tech at his new home and shit with JL now.
Nice.
Shit, the house house is so fucking so dope, bro. Like it made me kind of remind me why I'm doing this music shit. Like my goals, you know what I'm saying? Like it's beautiful to see one of your homies go from nothing to something like that. Cool as fuck.
That's awesome, and he bust balls to get where he is.
Oh yeah, and he the one. This motherfucker answered the door like, "What's up, nigga?" Slides across his floor with the socks and shit like Tom Cruise in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome. I'd like to get him on for an interview someday in the future.
Yeah, man. Shit, reach out to him. He a cool ass dude.
I've been trying. I've hit up a bunch of his sites and stuff like that, but I never get a response back. I actually just interviewed Triz too.
Okay, yeah. I know a couple of his joints. I think he dope.
Triz is definitely good.
Yeah.
I have Brother Lynch coming up soon too.
Cool. Yeah, man. Any of those guys that want to work, man, you just let me know. I got some shit with C-Mob and Playboy the Beast. I'm trying to put together, hopefully within the next week. You know.
Playboy the Beast don't like to do interviews. I had him on Playboy's. Playboy don't like doing interviews.
Yeah.
I had him on one a long time ago, but he just doesn't like doing the social stuff too much.
Yeah.
Good guy though. So, Koshir, where would you want to see your music within a year from now? Where do you want to be?
My music a year from now needs to be on every major website. Needs to be in all outlets. You know, I want the magazines. I want the blogs. I want everything. You know, I'm not going just to be underground. I want to be the fucking guy. You know, and I feel like with time and opportunity and money to push the name, the brands, you know, there's really no stopping. You know, it's more than fucking rap music to me. This is my life and shit. So
you answered one of my questions.
Stop it short.
Your music is your career. Then it's not just a hobby.
Oh yeah, no, this is how I eat. Like legitimately, my main source of income comes from my music. You know, and people don't know a lot of the shit that I do behind the scenes with music, like helping other people or you know, just being that middleman and knocking out verses. Like I do shit for people that doesn't get broadcasted. Like, you know, it's not, to me, it's not all about, like, yeah, homie, I just knocked out fucking 17 verses for $100 and shit like that. It's more than that. You know, like I look for business opportunities. So if somebody can help me, I help them. We both get paid, and you know, we keep it moving.
And that's why I started my radio, man. I'm so tired of. I honestly, I had an artist come to me the other day. I apologize. I'm coughing. Hits me up with a flyer he just randomly makes and wants me to start charging for my radio. I went off on him. I said, that's the problem with the fucking underground right now. Everyone's in it for themselves.
Yeah.
They're not here to help anybody
and they're
else.
not even. Yeah, which is fucking retarded. Like, it's like if people would just work together, bro, a lot more would get done. But people are just they think that they are entitled to a lot of stuff that they haven't even worked for. And me, like it's not about taking these guys' money for verses and stuff like that. It's like I work for opportunity, you know. And if people want to work with me, you know, it's like I said, it's not about the money. Sometimes I turn down the fucking money. Like, it's not about that. I want opportunity. So how it's working together, you know, most of us, you know, like let's come up with a plan and put it into play.
Caller on the line. Go ahead. You got a question for Koshir? Who we got on the line? Someone just called in. They're not talking though.
What up?
How's it going? Who do we got on the line?
Marcus.
Oh, hey, homie. How's it going? So, Koshir, we're going to wrap this up. My throat's killing me. I'm looking forward to having you back on in the future. Marcus, do you got a question for Koshir?
Okay, yeah.
My homie.
Good shit, homie. Good to hear from you tonight.
What did he say? I can't even hear him.
He just wanted to tune in and say hi to some homies. I'm producing his music for him right now. Him and another guy.
Cool.
I produce and master songs. I'm trying to get back into making beats again.
Yeah.
It's hard though.
Okay.
Haven't done it in a while.
Right on.
So Koshir.
Well, yeah, I just pulled up. What's going on?
I appreciate you getting on. I want you back in the future. I'm hoping everything goes good for you with all the court dates. Definitely let us know how everything's going.
Yeah.
The foot.
Okay.
You got any more
Appreciate
questions
y'all having
before
me
we
on
hop off? I don't know if they heard me. Hey, Monica, you guys still
yeah, I
there?
appreciate it.
Huh?
Do you guys got any more questions before we hop off?
Oh no, we're good.
Everything good?
You're all good.
Yep.
All right, Koshir. Thank you for tuning in. Wow, for getting on, homie.
Yeah.
You have a good night. Good luck in court, homie.
Yeah, you too. Appreciate y'all having me on the show.
You're welcome.
It's been a
Anytime.
blast.
Thank you.
You're welcome, homie.
Yeah,
have
y'all
a good
be safe
night.
out there.
Everyone else have a good night.
Yeah.
I will not be on tomorrow night. It's my night off. I have one of my DJs on. On Monday, we're interviewing Politicize, and then 8 o'clock, Little Dope. Tune in for that. We'll be back then. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, hold up. Before we hop off, I do this on every interview. I usually start out the beginning of the interview. Go to juggalonews.net. Give them a like. Check them out. All my interviews have been going up there. Much love to them for that. It's helping me out, helping them out. I have a lounge that we chat in. I'm trying to get that fucking thing up and popping. It's hard because people are lazy and don't want to click on a button. Social media sucks these days. Go to Juggalo News, go down, click on the Underground Wicked Radio. Check out the lounge, homies. I bet you'll like it. We got cams coming soon. I've got my studio set up. I want to get some cams running. But thank you again. I think Koshir's still there. Nope, he hopped off. But thank you again, Young Grim, for getting on. I'll let you know when I get this up. We'll get you back on for your own interview, homie. And I hope you feel better. Get some rest.
Get better. Get out that hospital bed.
Yeah, dude.
Right.
Let's get a naked nurse or something.
Is your old lady right there? She should give you a present tonight. You know, when everyone's out of the room.
Well, you got something underneath to show her.
I mean, you're already in a nightgown, so, you know.
Right?
Give you an experience you won't forget. I don't know how those stomach muscles will like that shit right now. I mean, you got 3 cuts in them. It may hurt.
All he's got to do is lay there. She can do the work.
You on speakerphone?
Oh, shit.
Alright, everyone have a good night. Tune in Monday. I'm taking a break tomorrow, thank God. Everyone have a good night. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop. Good night, guys.
Whoop, whoop.